Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot 117 here, bringing you another Company of Heroes to replay, brought to you by Apocalyptic Knights. Now, Knights over here sent me a 3v3 on steps. If you would like to do so, you can send it to me via Facebook or my Gmail account, both located on my YouTube page. And yeah, if you don't know how to send it in, just Google through or YouTube how to send a CH2 replay. It should pop up my channel, and I'll show you exactly in I think it's like a couple minutes how to send a CH2 replay. Very quick, very easy. And I'm trying to make sure I don't get the people who constantly send it in. I'm trying to pick the more random people, which is why I picked this one, because I don't think I either had him or ever had him, at least through my messages I checked. So there we go. Well, at least it's been a while, if I recall correctly. In any case, we have also Swallosaurus Rex 420 Blaze It. I also picked it for this name, of course. So Swallow. We got, let's see, Knights and Hans. All right, pretty high ranked versus lower ranked. All right, like I say, rank means nothing but just amount of time played, and these guys have played quite a bit. So we also have Wolf, Little Gecko, and Gerald. Not bad, not bad. But anyway, let's see. Two Vermont players. Yeah, an OKW versus a British, a Soviet, and an American, right? And let's see. We have special weapons regiment. So infantry section equipped with better weapons. You also get Crocodile, very nice. While we have fortifications, which with the artillery, now again, a really good doctrine to have. Let's see. Steps is a pretty big map, and if you, again, just for 4 people, have 3, it can be hard to hold down specific points. But usually one person will go south, one mid, one north. Why? Because you want to grab that munitions point. It may not seem like very important, but to a lot of players, munitions is way more important than fuel. However, of course, fuel is always great getting armor. That being said, what the hell? Alright, double MG. And with such a wide open territory, I don't think that's a great idea. That being said, nice job at least you got in the building. Unless these conscripts have a Molotov cocktail, which are you grabbing? Probably, maybe you could grab, but I guess you don't want to. You're just going to go back and forth. Or eventually he will, yeah, there we go. He will MG you, and they'll just switch to your press. You can't go back and forth, and he will mow you down. Yeah, and you'll be instantly suppressed because you're so close. If you are right up close to an MG, it will annihilate you. So that is a big problem. MG over here. Hey, dude, maybe move your little Pioneer squad and... Oh, wow, okay. No, you don't want to do that? Alright. Just get suppressed then. It's not... You're not going to get out of there. This thing will shoot you. Okay, now retreat. So the north is pretty much captured by Swallow. Very nice. Although he's not getting the points because this is decapped. He's probably going to have to get out. Unfortunately, in mid, it looks like the American player was too much. Gecko, again, a lot of frontline infantry and a mortar. This mortar is devastating once actually set down. He hasn't set it down yet, but again, if he does, it's pretty powerful. And then let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see, Wolf got pushed back. He's going a lot of conscripts, but if I were you, I would go conscripts and then start getting upgrades for it. So that's, yeah, I mean, and also penal troops. I have 2 minds of this. Just like, alright, you're going penals. Why'd you get the extra conscript squad then? You should have just got mostly penals then. I don't know. And Gerald, decent wide range, but unfortunately it looks like down south he's not going to be able to take it. Again, this guy, Hans, doing a pretty good job. Actually, unlike the other guy up north, he actually is going mostly grenadiers. And using the, okay, bunker down here to hold this point. Moving up his MG. I'd probably use this heavy cover from the tank. Try to hold this point, especially with this negative cover here. They try to push, it'll be very detrimental to the British. Double grenadiers and heavy cover. Looks like we have an American push. Again, they're trying to grab that extra fuel. I see it's a bad thing. If you hold a specific key point, just keep holding. I know it's like, oh, Greyshot, you can double team, push up, but think about it. If this guy, you know, was actually good, no offense, Knights, it's just, you know, you don't have a lot of men. If you had a lot of men and you pushed here, you would have nothing. Like, there would be nothing stopping an assault. Now, at least with the penal troops, I guess he has to worry about, you know, units and buildings. But, again, he is capturing the north, and at least he'll get the star, and with the star, the allies will start losing points. Which, again, you don't gain it to your base, but you gain it through the main clicker. And, I mean, the main scoreboard. And the main scoreboard doesn't have to be connected to your base. It just keeps going. So, Let's see here. I would probably heal these guys so it goes quicker, but whatever. Grenadier's pushed up. Oh, very nice. If you steal a Vickers, that's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. It's not, again, it's not as powerful as MG42 with armor-piercing rounds, but it has a consistency that stays longer to be more effective. And especially if you give it range, you put in one of your MG bunkers, oh my god, does that thing have range. Just put a bunker to put this thing in, because again, once it hits 1 star, it has incredible range. Which is probably the best thing about it. It has great, really great range. Decent grenade, but you kind of missed. Negative cover, so you're going to be instantly suppressed. If you're in heavy cover, you can take a few shots through an MG, but if you are in negative cover, you will be instantly suppressed. Okay, so at least you're keeping these guys on the front. I wonder if you're making... Oh, you have this bunker here. It maybe actually kind of... I mean, you have a lot of men that need healed. Maybe put like a reinforcement bunker and a medical bunker down south, like toward the tip of the island area. And yes, the designation of this area, even though it's like a creek, is the island, because it separates itself from the rest of the map. Again, that's how I've always called it since I started playing COH2. That's how other COH2 players call it. So if I ever say the island, that's what I'm referring to. Yeah, but that's the only like section. It's not like I call this like the plains or the hill or anything. It's just like calling out a specific area. For whatever reason, that one's just like if you ever say the island, if it's not face off, no, face off Rostov, no, is that the map? I think. Where that's the island, I instantly think of this. Now, unfortunately, these conscripts moving up, but again, with these G43 rifles, they're gonna pretty much pick these infantry apart with the low health, and if they get a nice shot, they can just kill the entire squad like no one's business. Very nice. Okay. So let's see here. We have a scout car. I'm actually curious why you got a scout car. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe put some infantry in there and go capture the north. Just go around and capture it very quickly, or go around capture. You know, hit this point. Actually, no, don't hit that. There's a mine. Actually, you have attacked this place long enough. You figure that he would have something. So maybe that's not the best idea. Armored car. Looks like it was Panzerfausted, but yeah, I'm gonna make the assumption. Yeah, he got destroyed. A lot of troops. Do you have the actually grenade option available? No, you have nothing. You have none of your infantry upgraded whatsoever. So yeah, that would be my designation. Would probably be upgrade your infantry, especially if you're gonna go a lot of British infantry section. And then for Hans lost a lot. I mean, he still has the Vickers, I think. But yeah, that's what he needs to do. He needs to get some sort of AT or scout car, or just get a Panzer IV. That would work out great. Now let's see. Knight, you're kind of failing in my book. You don't have a lot of infantry. You're moving up your support gun a little. Yeah, no, not little. Way too close to the front line. This thing should be like up on the hill, not down south. Because once this blob comes around, and yes, I'm calling it a blob because with 3 units all being controlled by 1 click. Yes, it's the designation of a dumb blob. Not a smart blob, a dumb blob. This thing is going to die. Now, you have a scout car coming in, but again, we have more riflemen, and we have an AT grenade coming in, so this thing's going to be annihilated, or at least severely damaged. Wow, okay, or stop the motion of that. Going to be pulled back, but the MG's not set up yet, so it's just going to go right through. How is it being suppressed? Oh, it's hitting the dead body. Say goodbye to the MG, everybody. Oh, boy. Satchel charges. They're awesome. Simple as that. Now, scout car, very nice. Be able to kill that unit, but this thing needs to pull back. There's too many AT grenades that can be thrown at it via the riflemen. And, oh yeah, there we go. The armored car. Remember that, everybody? Yeah, this thing will hunt scout car for breakfast. I mean, multiple scout cars? Yeah. It has a problem. What I'd like to think about it is, if you have 1 buffalo, oh no, not buffalo, what am I thinking? What's that designation called? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of something else. If you ever watch, oh god, was it Animal Fights or something? It was on Animal Planet, where it's like they had 1 wolf versus 1 tiger or something. They had some weird thing, but essentially it was like two animals that went. Oh no, it was a wolf and a bear. I'm thinking of they had another thing. They had a bear and a leopard, I think, or something. But anyway, they had a fight in which like they literally talked about like here's one animal, here's another. This animal is usually in packs. So with scout cars, I would typically think in packs. With multiple scout cars, you can fight an armored car, even though the armored car is better individually. But with a pack, it can overwhelm that one item. I think it was wolves versus a bear, and they were able to overwhelm the bear. But one-on-one, the bear would win. Off topic, I know, but hell, it was when I was growing up. It's like, oh, it's a show about fights. That animal was the most extreme on Animal Planet, where it's like the most extreme animals with strength or jumping or something along those lines. I still know that if you ask me, Greyshot, what is the strongest animal in the world? I will tell you it's not an elephant, even though it's number 2. It is the rhinoceros beetle. Alright, anyway, MG push over here. My thing is, though, is the fact that you have the only thing that can stop an armored car pushing forward. And now it's dead. You need armor-piercing rounds. Oh, dude, armor-piercing rounds. Yes! Armor-piercing rounds. Kill this motherfucker. Alright, it did a little bit of damage, but unfortunately it is more armored than usual, so... Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, if you get flanked, just retreat. I feel bad. The armored car's gonna annihilate that stuff. Alright, you push back the Royal Engineers, now just fall this stuff back. You're getting annihilated down here. You lost an MG. Well, you guys are just doing awesome, by the way. Okay, we have a push in mid. Scout car's barely alive. I'm assuming... Okay, we have an ambulance. We have a captain. So, do we have a major in progress? No. He has enough to get a major, but he's no major yet. Let's see. Wolf has shock mortar heavy. Okay, the IC-152 good long range, and shock troops are very good close range, so a nice balance there. You can do shock troops to, like, come around the forest area. It's a more wide open map, but you could still do that. What else am I looking at? Oh, yeah, armor detection. So at least you know where the enemy's coming from with armor. So you'll be like, oh my god, they have a bunch of panthers. Where are they? You can see, oh, they're over here with our, again, because we have our units scattered about. We can tell they're here. If they're going to attack us, they're going to attack us through here. It's a nice, again, early warning. And if you have your conscripts, I can see why you got them then, because then you can use them for repairs. So, I don't know. We do have, again, T-34, which is very, very bad. Again, because... First tank of the game. We have a Stuart coming in. We have a Cromwell. What do the Axis have? The Axis have Scout Car. They have half-track. Of all things to get, a half-track? Really? If the British guy really wanted to, or he could get an AT. If the American player wanted to, he could get an AT gun. If the Soviet player wanted to, he could get an AT gun. Which reminds me, did the Soviet player actually go all the way? Yeah, he got both. So, but he didn't get the full weapon. Okay, that's what I thought. I leave a Panzer IV. So this thing is going to get annihilated because A, the armored car, B, the bazooka teams, which, don't get me wrong, nice job through the upgrades. But yeah, enough bazooka fire will hurt this half-track. I mean, the half-track's pretty good at holding back the infantry, but with all the armor that's about to come down and rain on this guy. No offense, Knight, you need to pull this thing back immediately. Especially because right now you took some losses. You have the fuel, good for you. And you have Verkenwerfer, good. But again, if they flank up north or something else. Also, mines. I mean, maybe if you hit the mine with the tank coming through it, that could help be helpful. That's the problem with placing mines in like very areas that see a lot of engagement. Is the problem that you could accidentally set it off with your own vehicle there. That's happened to me, and that's where, for example, I'm retreating and I have a mine, let's say, on a road or a piece of ice or something, and it just hits, it blows up the mine, I lose my unit, blows up the mine, it's crippled, something along those lines. Nice flank from the north, took out the half-track. Making a bunker, you have nothing to stop the armored vehicle, so this is 150 manpower waste. Oh, you have this on the hill, so maybe you can hold back the infantry. Very nice Panzerfaust and Verkenwerfer for knocking out the Stuart. That is a waste. And, oh my god, through that push, the Soviet player lost everything. Holy shit. How the fuck did you lose a T-34? Where the fuck did you lose a T-34? There's the half-track. I really want to know. How the fuck did you lose a T-34? Or did you... No, he deployed it. I remember. He deployed the damn thing. Am I crazy? Try... Alright, so yeah, they're pushing to the north right now. I really want to know where the fuck that T-34 went. It's going to bug the shit out of me. It's not here. Was there a mine that it hit? No. Maybe the Carnage is gone. That's a scout car. Was that it? No, that's a truck. I have no idea. Anyway, it looks like this guy is countering. He has a lot of grenadiers, which I feel like that's where he excelled at. Armored car down here, something I have to deal with. Wow, negative cover. Again, guys, don't put your MGs in negative cover. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Actually, I'm going to blame Relic on that one. Because why is this not in heavy cover? He set it down next to heavy cover. You can see the cover sign right here. What? The negative part's here, and it's green everywhere else. So he should have been fine, meaning that armored car shot should not have taken that much damage. So I'll call that a little bullshit on Relic's part. For whatever reason, I'll say this. Why, when I place a unit next to cover, does it just, like, slowly shift from normal to not? I'm not saying there should be, like, press it here, instantly goes. But if they're there, they should be like, well, geez, we're under fire. Maybe we should go to that heavy cover. Now, also, this is a really dumb idea. Let's send the AT gun by itself to attack the armored car. You may get a shot off, you may not, but if this guy's infantry was, like, you know, planning, he could just send it over here. Which reminds me, do you have any upgrades? No. But you have a lot of infantry section. And a lot of Royal Engineers. Did you upgrade yet? No, you haven't. Alright, so I still don't know what your long-term plan is. I'm assuming you would go Comet, because you have the Churchill Crocodile. Kind of bounce off of. Alright, this guy's pushing up north. Decent selection. Oh boy, elite troops. Again, I just released I believe around this time this video comes out, I'll release a how-to video. I am very, very concerned about this doctrine, but if Swallow, and I'm giving him credit just based on his name, just because I like the name, if he can play it right, I feel like he'll be fine. But again, if you're going to use this doctrine, be wary about that Tiger Ace. Anyway, Panther's moving up. That should pretty much allow him to conquer the entire north. I mean, like, it's funny, I was like, oh, this guy got knocked down and he pushed him all the way back. This guy's nothing. This guy has nothing, absolutely nothing to stop this. So he should pretty much tell his allies, hey, guys, I'm sorry, we're about to lose all that munitions and the stars and stuff like that up north. I have nothing. And before you say, oh, Greyshot, he could deploy something, he's deploying shock troops. This is like the last thing you want to do to deploy when you don't have a lot of units. Shock troops are very powerful, yes, but this is wide open territory. Versing infantry with G43s, that increases our attack power long range. That is a really good counter to that. Also, dude, I love how you're just picking this infantry off and you don't, like, wait, what the hell? Was that mine? Oh, nice mine, shock troops. Yep. No, don't be wrong. I like how you're trying to go after the I guess the points, that way you can knock off their income. But still, it's not working. So right now, unfortunately, the South is under the British control, middle's under American. The North is now under the Wehrmacht's control because, again, he has nothing to counter, and he probably won't. So I would expect he would probably take over most of the North. And also having a rapid attack force with the Panther and the Scout Car makes him have a good combination to fight infantry and armor if they were to assault. And dude, you're sending shock troops in. Like, in this engagement, I don't understand what's your point, because you're essentially sacrificing them. You know, you're only delaying it. If this was like, oh, we're final points left, we have to make sure they don't cap it, fine, sacrifice the unit. But there's no point of sending these guys into to capture this territory when there's a ton of territory over here and you have nothing to counter the things that are doing the most damage to you. Like, now all you're doing is just giving them rank. That's all you're doing. You're just vetting them up. Alright. In mid, we have a double team combo going in. Let's see, a lot of AT, some infantry. We have a Stuka coming in as well. That could be pretty good. I could see it, especially versus these, like, kind of blobs. Katusha coming in, though. That's going to cause a lot of damage. Wish that was a better shot, though. You can see it's kind of coming in. It should have probably been over here, honestly. I mean, it's just outside of that range, but nice Stuka knocking out a lot of the riflemen. Again, kind of why you spread them apart, especially when you're versing an OKW player. Although it looks like we have a flank coming in, kind of cutting off a lot of their... Wow, that's a really good push. A lot of armor from this British guy. And I like how his diversity is. An armored car to kind of cripple stuff. Cromwell for main battle, and Centaur for plains infantry. Yeah, AT gun. Probably should move your armored car out of there. Nice shot. You knocked it out. 2-star. Again, nice. At this point, I don't know. Maybe take the AT guns and stuff. I'm just saying. Like, maybe grab this as well. That's a MG, right? No, it's a bazooka. Why is there... Oh, it must have been a Panzerschreck. Why would you get in that? Why? There's infantry coming up behind you. The Centaur is anti-infantry, meaning it will kill your anti-tank gun for a sustained period of time. And essentially, their two-prong assault was just, like, literally cut off and just annihilated. That was a really good assault. Again, they pushed up, instantly hit by artillery, and then come up from the flank. Very nice shot. Now, this guy's moving with his Panther like, you sons of bitches. I'm taking the north. I have everything under control, and you guys can't even hold mid through a double team. What am I even with you guys for? I should be going off with another commander. Centaur, as you can see, doing nothing to the Panther. Absolutely nothing. But here's the big thing about it. You can see this, like, Stuart, nice shot. It was able to do its special. You can see here, kind of blind it, shell shock. So that's really good for knocking out heavier armored vehicles that allow you to escape. That said, when you're doing that, you need to still escape. Nice shot with the Cromwell, but unfortunately just being taken out. S285 moving in, he actually has some armor. It looks like he's just focusing on armor at this point. Stuart, unfortunately, nowhere near enough time to, you know, activate its special again. S285, I think that was like a bounce. Even though it is a hit, it didn't really do much damage. So is he going to pursue? Yeah, this is a bad idea to pursue. Also, not sure why you're saying your scout car to fight him, but... Wow, okay, that was a dumb move. You really... Oh, nice turn. Very nice turn. That's pathfinding for the win. Big blob coming in. This would be a perfect time. Dude. Panzerschreck, please. You have enough munitions. Panzerfaust that son of a bitch. What is that? IL-2 bomb strike. Alright. Kind of missed. And yeah, that thing gets annihilated. I wonder why. And they called in 250. Or concentrated fire. Heavy operation. My apologies. Wrong artillery. We're pretty much the same thing. Let's see. Man, airborne would be great right about now. Calling in this area. Hitting all that stuff. Dude, just like one shot with the Panzerschreck. Okay, maybe a Panzerfaust and a Panzerschreck. Let's be clear. Damage engine, I assume? Yeah, it does. It just also has, you know, no main gun. There we go. There goes the S285. I'm still waiting for the P-47s. And say goodbye to Stuart. And now, when the Allies push back, now they have... I love this. They have nothing holding them back, and they're losing everything. Wow. Holy God. That was a great counterattack. Before you say, oh, now you call in P-47s. Well, a little too freaking late. I'm sorry. Swallow. 420 Blaze It. MVP. MVP. Like, I'm just pointing out there. Just freaking MVP. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, if he kills. I mean, the armored car. Come on, armored car. He's probably not. Yep, there goes Katusha. Blitz! Blitz, motherfucker. Blitz! Ah, damn it. So this guy is coming back with a Firefly and Centaur. So he lost a bit, but still has a full army. Wolf has nothing but Shock Troops and another Su-85. But again, he's kind of just on the, reinforcing. And this American player just has all infantry. That's it. But here's the big part. We can see points. Now is the time to start sacrificing units to hold points. So now is the time to just stay put. Don't wait. Wait. Yeah. Now it's time to just... No, don't retreat! Okay, yeah, retreat. There's infantry there. You're not going to win. Really? IL-2 and you move into it? Dude, I would have moved back the Panther immediately. But it looks like he's doing... Why would you pick this doctrine then? I'm assuming the Panzer Tactician's pretty good. Oh, G43s. Oh, wow. You have a really good infantry force, and I like this. Okay. This guy's really smart, because, again, I love Stormtroopers, because, again, you can do this double. So you get the G43s, which, again, increase firepower and interrogation, plus this, which activates a Panzerschreck and detection of enemy vehicles. So these are essentially incredibly powerful infantry, good for pretty much any assault. And again, you can see they have camouflage, so detection. Wait, are you able to detect enemies through recognition of their specific noise signatures? I think they have native camouflage as well. Yeah, interrogation. They're just really good infantry. Okay, Firefly, not sure what you're going to do, especially against this. I think he actually doesn't know that these guys have Panzer Strikes, but we'll see. Alright, but now all the allies have to do is capture 2 points. I actually didn't check out the, time. But yeah, in my honest opinion, the allies should have not pushed. They should have just held. They lost too much armor in the second push into the enemy lines. They didn't expect 420 Blaze It to come in, just be like, "What's up, motherfucker? Here's my Panther." And then be like, "Oh crap, they have a Panther? I had no idea." P-47's coming in, which is going to be, very bad for a bunch of armored units kind of clumped up in one spot. Man, all we need was a plane crash, and enough of a signal to be like, "Hey, maybe we should move." I swear to God, if that's the heavy art, what is that? IL-2. You calling an IL-2 here? Why? He's not gonna stay there. Panthers make a hasty retreat. Probably should retreat to this guy's base over here for immediate repairs, and you should probably have immediate repairs. Knight. Let's see. You have a Jackson? How the fuck did you steal? What? I don't care. I just don't care. Oh, you know what? He probably ran up there, saw the guy repairing his Jackson, and retreat. That's incredible. And now he has his own Panther as well. That's pretty cool. Knight now has a full army. Not because he stole it. That's great. There goes Centaur, AT guns again. Too bad you don't have rapid maneuvers. But kind of blocking each side, smart. I don't know, maybe you guys should focus on like 1 point. Wow, okay, Tiger is coming in. Okay. They have to send something in to hold the point. And actually, the Tiger Ace in that scenario, not bad. Because again, his Panther, he currently has 2 Panthers, so he's good on armor. He's reinforcing. The only question would be that, again, repairs, which I think he has to go. Yeah, he is. Stop calling an IL-2 bomb strike. The first time it was interesting and actually did some. Second time, okay. Third and fourth, I think, is the amount of times this has happened. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Alright, you got the repairs. Everything's being repaired over here. Nice full armor, by the way. But yeah, now they just need to hold this key point. If they hold the point, and also at this point, they should be fine. This is where it's like, okay, maybe we should send 1 unit to go capture that area. Have all their attention here, and then go send something else. With the Tiger there, that's a scenario I see you bring in the Tiger. When you need, with a last-ditch, final effort to hold the enemy back. If he didn't bring in the Tiger Ace, it would be very unlikely the Axis would be able to hold that with all their armor being healed. Very unlikely. But with the Tiger Ace there, that's enough, and he can sacrifice it. Because, again, he has enough fuel to get another Panther if he, needed it. This thing is literally just me like, come at me, you son of a bitch. Nice fire grenade, pushing back the infantry, being pushed back here. Kind of really no contest in mid. They're just trying to hold the point. You need more infantry. That's why I would say, Knight, is you need more frontline infantry. You have 800. Jesus Christ, 800 manpower. You should probably get like 1 or 2 more squads. Whether it's Soldaten or Volks, it's up to you. I would personally go with Volks. Nice job, Tiger Ace, knocking out that armored car. And I think the fire... Is that the Firefly carcass? I think it is. I think that's the Firefly carcass. Jesus, LOL, eat a dick. That thing, that Tiger Ace, how many kills? I mean, like, it did a lot. And now I see very little chance for the Axis to really come... I mean, the Allies to come back. Not trying to, like, sound bad. They had this game in the bag. They overcompensated, pushed way too far in enemy lines, lost a lot of forces, and just haven't been able to recover. Jackass! Why are you deploying paratroopers here? You could literally drop it down. Oh, wait, nope. Never mind. Well, you could deploy it up here or behind their lines. Use that detonation charge, get past the bunker. Be fine then. But there's no way you're going to be able to capture this point. I mean, you're close. You're very close to winning. At this point, I would just save up for a large, like, force. Wait. Hold. Because, again, look how many points you have. You literally have 20 minutes worth of game. If you just play defensively and hold everything else, you'll be fine. Now, again, I'd highly recommend instead of, using IL-2 bomb strikes, you place mines in your territory, which, oh my god, you place so many mines. You placed all the mines that would have crippled these Panthers. I love this AT gun too. Like, oh, I could be shooting you right now, but I have some better stuff to be doing. Jackson now retreating. We have Panther, Stuka, 1 star. Okay, 16 kills. Respectable. Not incredible, but respectable. Alright, Panther up here, 13. That's even better. Okay, very, very lucky that this guy's a moron, and I will say a moron, and not deploying a simple thing called smoke grenades. If he would have deployed the thing called smoke grenades, he would have been able to capture that point, and it would have been GG. So, Wolf sucks at armor. He sucks at infantry. Little Gecko... I mean, he's just been, like, kind of, like, off. He's just been off the entire game. Gecko has a great infantry force that's slowly been dying, and sucks at his armor. I haven't seen really... His Stuart was okay, but it kept dying. At Jackson, it was okay, and then it got stolen. Now you got a mortar carriage for some reason, even though the enemy has, again, multiple Panthers, which I figure you want Jackson for. And Gerald has a Firefly, lost his other Firefly, and so far been probably the most competent player. And again, he has all the MGs down south because he needs to hold that point. He needs to hold this. So he's making sure they can't take it. Okay, this is where you call in the IL-2 bomb strike right now. This is your time. Or the heavy operations. But no, you don't have the munitions or resource for it. Why do you have this stuff here? It's going to die. Without any specials, like, yeah. Great idea. Put the shock troops in a barely, stable building. Great idea. Firefly gets annihilated by the elephant. Again, very nice long-range AT. Actually, honestly, with the elephant too, if they really want to, they could do a Stuka bomb strike. If Hans needed to decap a point, he could. So, again, there's that. At this point, they've pretty much lost all their armor. I mean, the elephant will snipe the mortar carriage, so that thing's not even useful. You have the Raketten Woofers moving in. Again, need more infantry, dude. You need a lot more infantry. You have enough manpower. But nice job with the fire, knocking out the support weapons. No real infantry left, and yeah, they're pretty much pushed back. It's GG for the Allies. A nice Ostwind over here, stop the infantry from being called in, just in case. Yeah, the Allies could have won it a few times. Yeah. But, best player, by far. Hold on. I'm gonna have to give it to, 420 Blaze It. Wait, again, Swallow... Wait, again, Swallow, Swallows... Wait, I'm sorry. Swallow Sarex 420 Blade. What the fuck? Whatever. Anyway, damage. Yeah, easily. Most amount of damage. But kills goes to Knight. I can see with the Stuka and also just with his good infantry. Like, even though he had one Volk squad. One freaking Volk squad. That thing probably has what? Yeah, 43 kills. 43 kills for this Volk squad. God damn, bring up some more. Anyway, Hans was okay down south. I mean, he kind of had decent force, but he could never really take the south all that long. And yeah, he was just constantly pushed back. He was okay, not bad. Not many too glaring mistakes, but I don't know. He was better as a support function, is what I saw. Wolf, terrible. Stop. Dude, if you're gonna pick something, have reason. Don't get 5 units of shock troops if you don't have a reason for 5 units of shock troops in open cover. Open terrain with no cover. Best player, though, on their team, damage-wise, was Gerald. Most kills. Wolf, barely. I mean, Gerald was like 4 off. Losses, Little Gecko lost a ton. Lost more than a Soviet player. My God. But, yeah, that's an interesting 3v3. Okay, so I will say 420 plays it. Great player. Really like this game. Was he the highest rank, too? I think he was not. Yeah, he wasn't even the highest rank. The person who did the worst was the highest rank, which is funny. But, no, he did really well. I like his Panther gameplay. I like his infantry gameplay. And overall, was just really good. It started off a little off in the start, but eventually he overcame it as soon as he got more men. And he kept the men alive, which is a big thing. Put the Soviet player through the ringer. But no, that was an interesting game. I want to thank Knight for sending it in. Yeah, it definitely shows, like, again, very close to losing, was able to turn it around. So as long as you help your teammates out, everything should, you can definitely turn the tide. But that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. And again, check out my Patreon if you want to help me further. And also thank you, Chris. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Tim. And pretty much everyone else who you'll see later for supporting me. But otherwise, we'll see you guys next time.